On day 7 of my 11-day Ha Giang Loop dirt bike trip, I ride from my homestay near Sapa in Tavan to Ha Giang. Unfortunately, I paid the idiot tax and added 50 kilometers to my already long day by accidentally turning the wrong way leaving a gas station. Day 7. Leaving my homestay, heading for Ha Giang, 245 kilometers down the road. I think today is going to be mostly road, like highway, not many off the path, so even though it's farther than I normally go, I think it won't be a very long day. I can go faster. It won't be backcountry roads. It was cloudy and rainy, but people there were cool. There was a French girl and her Vietnam tour guide who spoke French last night. We had a good conversation with. Had some good food. Got to see Sapa a little bit. Next time I'll come stay here at the homestay for a night or two, and then I'll stay in Sapa a night or two. Day 7, the Ha Giang. This is the Ha Giang Loop. I am Flip Flop Navigator, here to share my travel and adventures with you. We will go wherever my flip-flops take us, preferably to the less known, off the beaten path places, living by the motto, the destination is the journey. I hope you enjoy my adventures, and maybe, just maybe, they will inspire you to go on an adventure of your own. 15 degrees Celsius out this morning. I've been wearing shorts every day. Today I have on my long pants, and then a pair of running tights underneath those. I have a t-shirt, my wool shirt, and then this windbreaker jacket, and of course my orange vest, and I'm keeping plenty warm. I have gloves I've been wearing when it's cool or when it's raining. I might put those on. I believe this is the most dangerous part of the trip, going downhill on a curvy road, because you come around the corner and there's a truck going uphill, and you need to get over to the side. Usually they take up the whole road. This road's pretty wide, and you need to go off into the dirt on the side. And if you're trying to slow down when you're doing that, it's impossible. It's hard to do. Trying to brake and go off to the side at the same time just raises the probability of something happening. That's where I'm headed, down out of the clouds, into the dam, into the city. Sapa. Mattresses, carrying a beds. So the 5 days before I got to Sapa, everybody waved, and then I get to Sapa, there's foreigners everywhere. And now I'm away from Sapa and there's no more foreigners, so I'm getting waving again. Outside of Sapa. Seems to be the wood town. There's lots of wood here. Somebody here likes wildflowers. They've got all kinds of flowers here. The whole town. I started seeing a lot of these Ho Chi Minh teaching signs in this area. Wood for sale! I don't know what you would use that thin wood for. Maybe it's paper. Already? Oh, 100. Come on. I was videoing the train conductor, so he waved and then got out his cell phone and started videoing me. So I'm riding up these mountains and I see these two barrels. It's not a very familiar sight. And I was like thinking I saw them earlier this morning, and I realized I turned around on my GPS track somehow. So I'm about 50 kilometers, I'm guessing, or a little bit less behind. So instead of 240 today, I'll be going about 290. Luckily I saw them. I went up higher and I saw some other things I recognized, and I followed the map back to my hotel. So luckily I noticed. Moving on down the road, I'm at 80 kilometers, should be at about 40 here. This is my mistake right here. I took a left, I stopped here for gas, and then when I left, I came right out and went the wrong direction. So I'm at 107 kilometers now on my GPS, and I believe I stopped at about 57, so I'm about 50 behind. So it's going to be a 290 kilometer day. Not sure how I'm going to pass all these people on this bridge. Apparently that's the sound a gas station attendant makes when you give her a big bill that is hard to change. Hello. Hidden behind a tree. We can't get any lessons if it's hidden behind a tree. I don't know if they're making plywood or paper or what, but I'm passing all kinds of places like this with just wood piled up, trying out. See how thin it is? Oh, they're nice. Look at this little village. Ho Chi Minh teaching. Time for Ha Giang, just past it. Welcome to Cang Vinh district. That must be Ha Giang. We have some teachings from Ho Chi Minh. If this adventure makes you want to come to Vietnam and check out some Ho Chi Minh teachings of your own, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm about 45 kilometers from my goal. Been pretty much big highway all day, and I turned on this little road. Running along the highway, kind of. Like this used to be the old road before they built the big road. Going through all these neighborhoods. They don't have the thatched roofs. There's a lot of the thatched roofs here. tea fields. After being on the highway all day, this is a great way to spend the last 30-40 kilometers of the trip on this little tiny back road. Banana trees, both sides of the road. Not sure what these are for. I've seen them in a few different places. It's just hay stacked up. Did they stack it around a pole? Is that why there's a pole in the middle? That's what holds it together. Just drove his dump truck right through the water. I go through the water. So if you're too wide to go over the road, just go on that little road right there and go right through the water. That's what he just did. Hello.
I stopped at a small store for a snack and some water, then the whole gang came out to admire and compliment me on my dirt bike. I really wish I could have talked to them in Vietnamese.
Okay.
It's times like this that makes me want to do this on my own schedule next time. I want to be able to stop and smell the flowers more often.
I just broke it.
When I tightened my helmet strap down, one side of it came unsewn, so I had to ride strapless the rest of the way to Ha Giang.
Come on. There's the bed, and then the porch goes out to the lake, out to the dam lake. Good view of the mountain. I like it.
Do you want to order dinner?
Yes, comes with the room. Should be breakfast, dinner. Dinner should be included with my room. Can you call Flamingo Travel and ask them how much? Will the Wi-Fi be fixed, or is there a place I can go to use it? Question mark. Is my bike okay where I parked it? No one is going to touch it? Question mark. Okay, 6 o'clock. Tell me about Wi-Fi. Okay, thank you. Come on. This is my room. That's the lake. I'm just testing my GoPro controller on my phone. Just got Wi-Fi. Guess it's not that busy. I'm eating dinner by myself. Seafood soup, rice, tomato, maybe fish. Morning glory. They keep bringing more.
My missed navigation adding 50 kilometers to the day's riding made this 300-kilometer day my longest day of riding so far. Despite the issues when I first arrived at the hotel with communication, Wi-Fi, meals, etc., I had a fantastic stay. The hotel attendant in the video did very well fixing the Wi-Fi, finding someone to sew my helmet strap, scheduling a massage, and arranging a great dinner. Stay tuned for day 8, when I ride from Ha Giang to Meo Vac and get stopped by the dreaded Ha Giang checkpoint police.